What's good? Welcome. Welcome, everyone, to this YouTube live stream. Hi, what up? Very happy. Hell yeah, I'm happy, man. We're staying regimented with our goals. That's the entire plan. We're getting new subscribers. We're getting new people vibing, and that's what I like to see, We're going to get to 6,700 subscribers, and I know everyone's excited to hit that. Everyone's going to probably freak out. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's done. Maybe that's over. But yeah, my plan for today: stay regimented as possible. That's it. Stay regimented. Stay regimented. Stay organized. You have to do this at this time. You have to do this at this time. That's my goal. I actually encourage you guys to do the same. I actually encourage you guys to get a notebook, make a schedule that's very organized, very clean, very regimented, and do literally every single thing you say in that notebook. That's what I recommend for you guys. Hi, I've been sub for a while. Hell yeah. Look at this regimen right here. This is for the rest of the day. And boom, as you can see, YouTube stream. 2 check marks done. We do this shit for an hour, then we hit ChatGPT, then we make a YouTube short, and then we chill, eat food, post some trial reels on Instagram, and then fall asleep. Super easy, no big deal. And yeah, my YouTube streams maybe aren't doing as well today. I don't care. We will get more people in here. We're going to get at least 20 to 30 people in here. I'm not worried about it. I'm actually excited. I'm very, very excited for today and how the rest of the day plays out. But also, I'm even more excited for tomorrow. I mean, I have a full schedule I'm writing for tomorrow. Like, literally a full fucking schedule. What's your streaming schedule? I don't really have a specific streaming schedule. Usually, I'm not gonna lie, usually it's like I'm probably streaming on YouTube around 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 o'clock for the most part, and then I'll do morning streams as well. But dude, maybe I should make one. Maybe that'll help more people actually join. We also need more people in here, though. I don't know why we're not getting as many people. Well, actually, you know what? We'll get people. I'm not concerned about that. We'll get more likes. We'll get more comments. We'll get more people. But for all the people that are in here that are watching, I literally recommend you guys get a notebook, write down what you are going to do tomorrow, and then do literally everything in it. And make it organized as fuck. Literally make it 5 a.m. I'm going to do this. 6 a.m. I'm going to do this. 7 a.m. I'm going to do this. 8 a.m. I'm going to do this. That, in my opinion, is how you stay fucking regimented to the top. Now, I'm not saying you need to live a life like this every fucking day, but I believe that there are times in people's lives where they genuinely need regimented motivation. That's what I believe. Hey, what up, welcome. So, here's what we got. Wake up. 5 o'clock. Make short. Or no, sorry. Bruh. Alright, we're good. This is part of it. This is part of the creative mind. What up? You've been locked in. Hell yeah. Sending you great energy vibes, cutie. Thank you, man. Thank you. I wish I was organized. Hey, I am not organized at all, okay? This fact is probably one of my, worst skills is I don't have this ability to be organized. I need an assistant. I wish I had an assistant to organize my stuff because I am so not organized. The only reason I'm even somewhat good at this stuff is purely because I work hard at it and know I need it. But I'm going to keep it real. I am not naturally organized. Like, I didn't start writing in a notebook until like 8 months ago. And I'll tell you right now, the first couple pages on that notebook had zero organization because I didn't know what I was doing. This is my recommendation though, is it doesn't matter if you know what you're doing, you just do it until it works. Like you do it until you kind of figure out like your old like system with the notebook. Like I had no system. I just started writing shit down. Like again, I don't journal. Like I'm more of a schedule kind of guy. Like do this, do that, do that, do that. But I've slowly kind of figured out a system that actually works for me in my notebook. And I'm still not fully good with it yet. But, like, I'm slowly starting to figure it out, and I think that's good. Yeah, I heard staying consistent on certain times and going live is the best. But I think in general, just being on often is good. Doing good, my guy. Thank you. School has helped me be organized. Good stuff. Yeah, school is definitely not helping me be organized at all. But that's fine. We're not here to do school, even though I am in college. So yeah, no, I'm hyped. Yeah, I guess school's not helping me at all. Yeah, no. Sometimes school's not a vibe. Hello, college, me too. Yeah, college. I cannot believe I'm still in college, dude. I should start making more videos. I'll actually write this down because it's important. Honestly, time is going by so fucking fast. You gotta be careful, man. You really fucking do. Was good. Wild was good. Do you want my phone number? No. If anyone wants to reach out to me, you can join my Discord, which is linked in my YouTube bio, Linktree, or DM me on Instagram or TikTok. But I don't give out my phone number. How old are you again? I'm 22. Hi, what up? I forgot. I'm late now. You're good. Time flies. Don't ever wish time away, y'all. Exactly. Exactly, man. I'm not like I don't realize. I'm starting to realize, it happens every fucking time. I feel like we all go through this where like something happens, someone says their age, someone says this happened at a specific time, and we all go, that really like that happened? Like time is fucking flying. Like I feel like there's always specific things in our life that make us realize like, okay, this is going by fast. Like I better slow down and take a picture or some shit. I don't know. It's very interesting. But no, I'm constantly getting hit with the fact that life is definitely going fast. But I think one of the best ways to represent this is that at the age of 21 years old, you're actually halfway through your life perception wise, because every single year it's going to get faster because you get used to living another year, which is why like time feels faster the older you get. So based off the math and perception, 21 is actually the middle of your life, even if you were to die at like at the average death of like life expectancy 76, because of perception. So that's a very interesting uh that's a very interesting way to look at it. Was good, was good. What's your Instagram? Jacob_Kadel. It's in my link tree in my YouTube bio. Oh no, this is true. I'm 21 right now. This is crazy. Stop stressing me. Just join your Discord. Hell yeah. No, Discord's going to start blowing up. If anyone wants to level up their gym stuff, I would definitely join the Discord. But I'm not trying to stress you, but low key, you might need to be stressed because it's true. Like, if I didn't start stressing out about how I don't have much time left to start making money or even start getting in shape, I would be screwed. I mean, I would be so screwed. I don't know where the hell I would be. But I'll tell you right now, like, it's definitely important to start just doing what you want in life and not being so afraid of other people's opinions. Like, for example, if you're a dude and you're, like, afraid to talk to a girl, like, I think a big thing that'll help you is understanding how fast time goes by. It's like, I think after, like, high school, college, you realize, wait a second, I was afraid to talk to a girl? Like, what the fuck? Like, none of this even meant anything. I think it's a really big, like change. You know what I mean? Or something else, like, you're just afraid to start a business because you don't want to fail. I mean, it's like you go through, like, high school and college, you're like, why the fuck was I afraid to start a business? You know what I mean? Oh, thank you for the gift. It's It's um it's Dracy. Thank you for the gift. Much appreciated. Thank you. That was nice. That was nice of you. What's good, Flex? What up? Type? I don't really have a type, to be honest. How much you bench? I haven't benched in a long time. I do dumbbells, 85-pound dumbbells. Who's up? What up? What up? Too logical. I'm trying to get settled down, get married, and start life. Man, oh man. Well, yeah. Fuck. I mean, I guess we're we're two completely different mindsets. But honestly, if you're a woman and you were like my age, like 22, I understand why it's like, fuck, I got to start having a family, because literally, biologically, it's kind of true. Like, you don't have as much time to figure out your shit as men do. Like, I could be 35 and be fine, find a wife that's, in her mid 20s and be completely good. Like, that's the thing, is a dude is really no issue. But for a woman, I do agree. You really do have to, like, kind of figure out how you're going to start a family, what dude you're going to pick at a very young age. And for dudes, it's a completely different situation. It's like, depending on how hard you work and how much you can upgrade your value will be almost a direct correlation with how good your life is, especially with dating. Sometimes other dudes, they meet the one early and it's a different situation. But it's funny. It's like people are like, yeah, the studies show that's the best. It's like, okay, like I didn't meet any girls in high school or any college girls that I wanted to be with for like a long-term relationship or marry. So that's it, out the window. So that's over. You know what I mean? So like studies show, like, it is what it is. I'm out of those studies now. Okay. So what did the study show for the dudes out of that? That they should upgrade their value as much as possible and win at life and try to make a bunch of money and get dating experience. It's your motivation. Ooh, what's my motivation? I got a lot of things motivating me. But probably one of the biggest things, I mean, feeling weak, skinny, and inadequate, and just feeling like, always just not feeling like enough, I guess, which is a broad way to describe it, because that's not really what was going through my head. But another thing, too, is I honestly, like, as a kid, I expected specific experiences to get. Like, I expected to get specific things, maybe like money, whatever the fuck it was. Like, I just expected, like, at this age, I would just have more things. I would have more experiences, good experiences, like things that I just expected more of. And so when I wasn't getting those, I kind of came to the realization that I'm not going to get any of these good experiences unless I work extremely hard. So I started to work hard in my life and, like, work out, start trying to, upgrade myself, life max. And what I realized is my life got a lot better. So I've made a direct correlation with hard work and good life experiences. Now, is this fully true? I don't really know, but I don't really care, because it's my data so far and it's what I've learned. So I'm going to use it and continue it until I learn new data. You know what I mean? And it's like people are like, oh, like this didn't work for me, or like that's not true for everyone. It's like, yeah, there's no universal truths for everyone. Everyone has a different experience that leads them to different places. But for me personally, I needed to work extremely hard, because if not, I would have got fucked. I would have got so fucked. And I picture a reality of what my life would look like if I didn't start to work hard. And it's very, very scary, to be honest. So, and maybe I make it scarier than it actually would be, but I don't care. Okay, that's my motivation. So there you go. Like, maybe I'm delusional about it, but the delusion makes me afraid to not, be a piece of shit, not be lazy, and not be a bum. Then fuck it. I'll be delusional. We just got a $2 donation. Thank you for the $2. I'll look at that. I'm late on the chat though, but I just saw $2 up there, so thank you. What up? What up? Welcome, welcome. I can do 85s for 7 reps. That's fire, dude. That's about where I'm at. Why are we spamming though? You have more time. You need to figure out who you are. Two, I'm not a girl, but that's my mindset. Figure out who you are. I think it's a good, wait, start young when you've got nothing to lose. Facts. Sorry, I didn't read that. That was facts. I think it's a good mindset to be like, yeah, you need to learn who you are. But I think some people get like caught up in like, there's nuance to that statement. They're like, I'm trying to find who I am. So they like travel, or like they go to new towns, or they try to meet new people. And it's like, there's some benefits to that, but like a big, like sometimes that's like fiending, or like hedonism, or like fiending for other people to try to fill something that you actually need within. So, like, figuring out who you are, a lot of that, in my opinion, at least for a man, involves a lot of self-work, a lot of like gym, you're making your own business, like figuring out your own confidence, figuring out your own charisma, who you are. Like I genuinely think that like figuring out who you are is very important, but some people don't look at it the right way. Some people are like, I'm trying to figure out who I am, so they like do drugs or like go into hedonism or like pleasure. Like I think a lot of people don't take it the right way, but I do agree. Um yes, and the pressure of, well, if you don't have kids young cuz you don't want to be too old with them, and wow, it's rough. Yeah, I'm so happy I don't have that because I'm like I'll always be like a I'll always be a guy that's like younger feeling and looking even if I'm older. Like in my 30s, I'll still be fucking in the gym, prime, in the gym, athletic. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing is like it really is only a concern for women because their prime literally goes down after the age of like 20, I don't know, like in their mid 20s. When dudes, it completely depends on the dude. So it's like you don't have to deal with those same like, oh, I'm an old guy. Unless you're a fucking idiot, dude, and you have like a receding hairline at 30, then you're fucked. But you're also an idiot, so I don't even feel bad for you. Like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? But for, if you're a dude that actually knows his shit, it's great. My dad does 120s and 30 reps, neck is fire. He's what up? Would you rather have chainsaws as legs or giraffe neck? What? Put on a shirt. Your hair is fire. Thank you. Hey there, cutie. Thank you for the 2 AZ hunters. I bet this will pay for your college tuition. Ah, thank you, man. Much appreciated, dude. Bro, I saw your account, bro. You have a lot of fucking followers, dude. You post some interesting stuff. You need more time to figure out who you are. I'm not a girl, but that's my dad. I got you. Hey, that's slight work. Gotta go. Bye. But don't advocate for men to be betas. I agree. Well, I don't know, or I don't know if that's like, I advocate for men to do push-ups and try to make money and become best versions of themselves. That's like my baseline. Uh, you should join modeling age. Nah, I'm not. That's not my thing. I don't model. I don't want to be a model. I would never want to be a model or even an actor. I want people to like me because of what I say and the advice I give them. And, you know, like that's what I want to be known for. Like, oh, that guy's got a lot. That guy's got some good shit to say. You should listen to him. Not like, oh, he looks good. Hi, what up? You got dude. Oh shit, we're getting another donation. Thank you. Kids, thank you for the $2. I'll look at see who that is. I'm late on this stream. Kids for women in 30s is still very common, successful. It's typically recommended late 20s to early 30s to have kids. Well, not biologically. The issue is if you want them. Thank you for the gifts. Congratulations on your success. Thank you. I hope you reach all your goals and life is blessed, kiddo. Thank you. I think you've done a great job. Thank you. Hello. Yes, it is now. Go out shirt. You should no. Fuck that. What up? What up? Welcome. Bro, that's literally how I talk. I carry on. Okay. Why are you a furry? I don't like who I am. If you don't like who you are, I would recommend staying in these streams, okay? And trying to work on yourself while listening, okay? Do some push-ups, trying to figure out a side hustle maybe. Trying to figure out what you kind of like and don't like, maybe taking some walks outside, not looking at the phone. I wish I could join your training. I mean, you can always join the Discord. That's free, and that keeps us locked in. Oh, what up, Pure Dabs? Thank you. Do my grandma died of cancer? I'm sorry about that. Live stream takes big balls. I couldn't handle the respect. Thank you. What's going on, bro? Huh? Don't compare yourself to anyone online. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love that. Yeah, and that's not super easy with now because we're like the first, generation to have kids that, are getting like flashed with all these people online with all these things and you got none of it. Like our parents didn't have to deal with that shit. So we're dealing with a whole different kind of set of problems, But I think it's important to understand the privileges of the time you live in and also the disadvantages and make sure you fight the disadvantages and beat them and then use the privileges to your advantage. Hi, what up, huh? How far can you run? We're glad you don't have kids too, my brother. Yeah, no, fuck that. For right now, at least. Oh, no, shut up. Define woman prime. I guess looks the best and is going to have the healthiest baby with 0 health issues. Guys, how do I get my jawline good? Jaw buddy. And chewy steaks. Lymphatic drainage. Mewing's gonna help too. Bone smash. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do that. I'm just fucking joking about that part. The jaw buddy's probably the best thing because it helps the muscles. Mewing's good because it's gonna help breathe through your nose more. The chewy steak's gonna help too. It's just kind of there. And then the lymphatic drainage is gonna help as well. You can do all those things. There's a couple other strategies I don't really know about, but and then obviously getting a lean face, which it takes diet, okay? Fruit and steak. That's what I eat. I hope you know you're so kind. Thank you. Dude, my grandma died of cancer. I'm sorry about that. Hey, what up? What if someone can't help a receding hairline at 30 though? Dude, I'm that late on this stream. My bad, guys. Okay, let's go faster. If you can't help that, bro, then something's seriously wrong with your diet or lifestyle, to be honest. But let's just go under the assumption that you just have really bad genetics and you do all the diet stuff and all the workout stuff and you still have it. Get surgery. Just get surgery. There's surgery for it. Do it. If it's bothering you. But the truth is, honestly, as a dude, you really shouldn't give a fuck about your hair, if I'm going to be real. Like, you really shouldn't care. That's like my baseline thought process on it. But also, if you're trying to max out your stats and it is bothering you and it does affect your confidence, then fucking do it. I always say that. Like, if you're able to get surgery for something easily or like a removal and it'll make you more confident, just fucking do it. Don't even think about it. Just do it. Like, I literally just do it. Just fucking do it. Don't even think about it. If the surgery isn't like complicated, if it's not like a fucking jaw surgery or a lymph lengthening surgery, it's like a mole removal and it really bothers you, do it. Fucking do it. Get it over with. You're good. You'll feel a lot better. I promise you. I couldn't be more fucking correct about this specific thing. I'm just saying. What up? Fear that name. What up? Would you love to hear someone or some more? Okay. Why don't you join the military? Fuck no, bro. I mean, I like the idea of war and combat and like, fighting, or like, like we all play fucking, we all like that shit. If you're a dude, at least, I don't know, or at least a dude that like thinks like a dude. But the issue is the motherfuckers that own the military, or like, those fuckers don't care about me. You know what I mean? So like, it was patriotic at a specific time, but now they don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck if I live or die. I'm just a body to them. So that's not my vibe. Hang in there, brother. Hell yeah. What up? What up? You should join ASU Alpha. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? I've had some Alpha Phi people join my TikTok streams. Yeah, very interesting. What up? How's your day going? Good. My grandma died of cancer. I have been grinding a lot of cancer. I feel suppressed. I'm sorry about that. Well, since you're in this stream, I think we can give you some positive energy. I want you to, if you can, do some push-ups. If not, maybe just do some planks. But get outside, do something. I think one of the best things, I definitely recommend this for any, patients dealing with anything, is to just try to do as many human activities as possible. Because sitting in I don't know if you're sitting in a hospital bed, but if you are, that's not healthy. This is the issue, is like, and I know this is a very controversial take and people get very bothered when I say these things, but I'm going to keep it real. If I were to own a hospital, it would literally be in a forest. And people would be able to go outside, eat healthy, whole foods, not bullshit fucking cereals and the shit that they give hospital patients. It's the worst thing ever. Like, how the fuck do you expect someone to get healthier because of that? So I hope things get better. And I hope whatever position you're in, you're still able to use some of this advice and you're not honed down in a situation where you literally have no control. I hope that. Yes, biologically. Well, isn't that biologically? That's what I go off of. I'm a biology kind of guy. That's my thing, dude. Not really. I sucked at science, but I'm saying, like, when it comes to being a human and like we hunt for our meat and we pick off the fruit off the tree and we get sun from we get energy from the earth and we get sun, we're like I'm biologically, max push-ups like 50 in a row, 500 in the span of like an hour. What's your resume? What have you done? Resume. I haven't made a resume in a little bit. What have I done? That's a very broad question. I think you should just look at my YouTube channel and maybe play a little game where you make your own assumptions. You think I'll pull an alternative? What the fuck? I didn't know an alternative could be a baddie, but you know, if you find one, then that'd be pretty crazy. I'm just kidding. People might get pissed off at that. If you're tall and good looking, yes. What? Yes for what? What are we even talking about? Whatever we're talking about, the whole tall and good looking thing, like that's, I don't know. I've seen a lot of tall, good looking dudes that don't get shit in life because they're fucking boring and don't do anything. If not, nope. Maybe you can pay. Okay, hopefully you hit 1K subs soon. Hey, what's up, dog? Remember me? My cousin name. Okay, yeah. Well, God bless. Okay. Oh, nah. Dan talking crazy. Well, I don't know what he's even talking about. This is the issue with me fucking being too late on the stream. Are you psycho? I mean, it depends on your, like, it's very subjective. I'm sure someone's called me a psycho before. I hate God. What do you mean? Chill, please. Cool it, white chocolate. It's very interesting when I get called that. You seem obsessed with vanity. I'm more just a guy that thinks upgrading yourself is probably the best option, and I recommend other people should do the same. So I'm the type of guy that's like, I have a high ego, but I also think you should have a high ego and develop a high ego. If we both have high egos, then life's great. But if I have a high ego and then you get offended by my high ego, then life sucks because you're just pissed off at me and I'm just doing my own thing. Like life sucks for you now. So I think like anybody that's like, oh, like you seem obsessed with vanity, it's like I feel like you should be too, because I feel like your life would be a little bit better. You know what I mean? I'm just joking. You don't need to be obsessed with vanity. But I do agree that, you know, you should try to get a high ego. And if two people have a high ego, that's fine. Okay? They can both be like, you have a high ego, I have a high ego, let's win together. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, oh, you have a high ego, I don't like that. That offends me because I feel inadequate about myself. You know what I mean? Hopefully you get 10K subs soon. Hell yeah, thank you. Are you psycho? What up? Wake up. What the fuck? What's up? 4:30. What up? Favorite NBA team? Heat, because I'm from South Florida. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Sleep with me, bro. Oh, thank y'all for the subs. Now we're getting hella new subs. Much appreciated. Thank y'all for the new subs. What happens if a woman can't help if their baby is healthy? Well, a woman has way more control over if their baby is healthy or not. But obviously, there's different situations where, you know, it feels like it's impossible to control. And I'm understanding of that. I would say it's just kind of try to do your best. You know what I mean? Try to make the best thing work. You know what I mean? You have control through the entire pregnancy on what you eat, the nutrients you're giving your baby. Like some female coaches are dumbasses. They'll tell like pregnant women like, oh, don't eat fat. If you want to like stay skinny while you're pregnant, don't eat fat. And it's like the moms will be like, but I want like a ribeye steak. I don't know. I'm fiending for a fatty steak right now. And they'll be like, no, 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 you don't want that. And they'll be like, no, they do want that because they have a baby in their body. So they're actually, the baby's fiending for nutrients. And you get that from fatty red meat, good grass-fed fatty red meat. So, yeah. My bad, sorry. So I would say it is sometimes difficult to control based off like previous, like if you're already 5 months pregnant and you already eat really bad food, then I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, it's going to be super easy to make your baby like healthy still. But I will tell you that you have a lot more control than you think. And I think it's important to just go for, you know, try your best. Try your best. Try to do as much research as possible. Try to do your best and go from there. What up? What up? I've gained 20 pounds since I've started watching you, dog. Back in August, you've really inspired me, but I've kind of been slacking off. I need to get back to the gym. Yes, you do, but good stuff, bro. You're here. Like, come on, man. And also maybe take some progress pictures, dude. Like, honestly, if you've actually done really well, then I mean, yeah, like that'll motivate you. But good stuff. And if you did it already, you gotta do it again, man. You can't, like, come on. You've already done it, dude. It's not like you're sitting here like I don't even know what it looks like. You know what it looks like, so just do it again. Like. Today I was successful deadlifted 405. By 2027, I'll deadlift 500. I'm 6'4", 200 pounds. Can bench press 295. That's fire, dude. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, but watch a movie. But like watch a movie of armies. Yeah. What does your hair look like, Palm? You should go. What the fuck? The hills have eyes and shit. Okay. Thank y'all for the subs, man. Scott, you were genetically blessed. And what the fuck? Okay, what the fuck is this Dan on, bro? Dan is on some weird shit, dude. I think I need to have a conversation with Dan one-on-one about life. I enjoy model train stuff. HO scale, dude. Oh, interesting. Draw, listen to music. I'm making hamburger helper as my dinner. Interesting. Did I hear you say you're getting jaw surgery? Fuck no. Fuck no. It is what it is. I got the jaw I got. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do some jaw buddy exercises, mew a little bit. You know, I'll just get better at speaking, and looks don't matter. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Relax. Miami has delicious. Okay, what the fuck? Hey, what up? What buddy? That hair is too spiky. You've been warned before. The city diamonds have reduced the pointiness of your hair by 3 p.m. Friday. Cap. Was good, Scott. What up? Scott, in the other hand, is a cool dude. Yeah. Nice goatee, buddy. Hell yeah. You have abs? Yeah. What up? What the fuck? You should have scheduled streams. It would be easier for people to be in here consistently. I agree. But it's just difficult, man. It's fucking difficult to do that. You don't, like, because my days aren't all the same. It was good. Thank y'all for the subs, though. Don't know where my national is. What's your diagnosis? You're so fine. Thank you. Being told you're attractive means nothing. Trust me. I actually kind of agree with that. I'm going to keep it real. I kind of agree with that. Like, being told you're attractive in this day and age really doesn't mean much. Like, I think it's so funny when people are like, oh my gosh, I would love if I was attractive. Like, everyone would, think, like, so good of me. It's like, to be honest, to a certain extent, you're dealing with more materialistic people. You're dealing with more shallow people because they like you for something that's, materialistic, like looks. It's almost like, I've always said this, some uglier dudes it is easier on an emotional level because if someone likes you, they like you for you. They're not going for some materialistic shit. If you're a good-looking guy or, God forsaken, have a shit ton of money, you don't know who the fuck, like, they could be completely fucking lying to your face, and you have no idea. You know what I mean? Hey, this guy's a psycho. You're fine, thank you. Fine on drugs. Jake is intelligent. Thank you. Haters be saying you're psycho, lol. I don't even take that as like a hate comment. You know what I mean? I'm not normal. I wouldn't say I'm a psycho. I think because a psychopath is someone that can't feel normal human emotions, so they have to like lie and act like they do. I don't think I'm that. 100, what up, what up? What up, welcome. What up? High egos aren't always constructive. A controlled ego is healthy. Yeah, that's usually the consensus is that well, it's kind of like when someone says like, I want him to be confident, not cocky, like I want him to like be confident in himself, but I don't want him to have to say it, you know what I mean? Because the whole point is like the second you have to say you're confident or I guess performative and be like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, people look at you like, why do you have to say it? Why aren't you just that? Why isn't your own presence just that? Why do you feel the need to say it? Which makes people look unconfident or like they can't control their own ego, which is why a controlled ego is healthy. But, there's a little bit of nuance to it because sometimes you see like the highest ego people are the best at these specific things like Conor McGregor and stuff, but they don't necessarily have a controlled ego. They let their ego get the best of them sometimes, but they're still the best. So there's a little bit of nuance to it. It's like, how do I make sure to control my ego when I'm with people, but also still make sure to not control it so it kind of goes demon time so I make sure I get better at life? Like, there's an interesting nuance to it. What the fuck? Bro, can we get some intellectual stimulation? I feel like I just said some good shit there. Do you have any tips for ADHD? Gym, do goals. You don't have ADHD. You're just a person that likes life and likes to do things in the world and be a human. And put away your phone and stop eating shitty food. Flex. Batty. Damn, thank you. What up? No Grizzly fans in the chat? I like Jaw, but I'm not a Grizzly fan. Do you have abs? Yep. Y'all don't know me. I'm niche celebrity around these parts. God knows real. Cashman, low key, yeah. You're cute. B-Day shout out. Love your channel. Thank you. Strategy. Are you getting jaw surgery? No. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? I'll fucking punch myself in the face a bunch of times before I get jaw surgery. Start bone smashing? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. That's a joke. So relax. It's a joke. But low key, maybe it works. Who knows? Hi, what up? Bro is very behind on chat. My bad, guys. BRB, hold up. There was this guy I knew in prison. He was... He's behind the chat because he has to read... Yeah, I know. But would you rather be called weird or looking... I don't really care. Okay. Yes, man, there's nothing wrong. I'm straight, though. Bro's like, thoughts on Erica Kirk? I got no thoughts, to be honest. I got nothing to say about politics, to be honest. I got literally nothing. And it's not because I don't know what's going on. It's because I don't believe I'm getting anywhere talking about it. I don't think there's any return on investment talking about it. Even in these streams, even when people find it interesting, even if someone agrees with me, it's so not my niche. I'm trying to help people win. And I think part of that is not being emotionally connected to people that don't give a fuck about you, which is politicians. Don't worry about what other people say, care about what your heart feels. What up, bro? This chat is crazy. We need modding. Scott can... I know, well, one of our mods hasn't been here in a little bit. Thank you for the gifts. Are you really reading chat? Of course. Not all non-emotional people are psychopaths, sociopaths. Some are apathetic. I agree. I just think that's the definition. They're not a single... Okay, hi, what up? Will I be able to put on weight by drinking protein shakes every day instead of just eating? Because I can't really eat red meat since a lot of times steak doesn't sit well with me. Okay, this is... I'm going to try to be, like, chill with this one. But it's a very interesting statement. But we're chill. So I really prefer you eat real food over protein shakes. I think protein shakes is literally only for people that are in a rush for things and need to. And if you do, I would recommend beef isolate protein, which is expensive. And honestly, it's kind of hard to get. So I just eat real food. Red meat, you say it doesn't sit well with you. That happens to a lot of people because they don't have enough stomach acid because they are not eating good food. Your body is supposed to eat red meat and feel good eating it. So I think you start off with a little bit of red meat or chicken or eggs, and you slowly incorporate it more and more and more until your stomach acid gets so good that it's able to break down normal food. You know, the more protein shakes you have, the shittier your stomach acid is going to be, and then you're not going to ever be able to handle red meat or the way you need to, or digest it the way you need to. Chat, I'll donate, but I need 50 subscribers before the stream ends. I can definitely. Okay, everyone. I wonder if someone's looking at that thing I just said, like, wow, that's very insightful and intelligent. Or someone's like, that's some bullshit. Like, two different perspectives. Always happens. Yo, from Flagstaff AZ. Fired, dude. I'm in Phoenix right now. Ever eat chips? I haven't had chips in like 4 years. It's all dependent on how you measure success. Connor may look like his ego has gotten him success because you may view him as successful, but he might have it all and still feel lost. Oh, you know, it's funny because it's like, even if he does feel lost, he's still Conor McGregor. Like, I'm sure he's probably had a lot of fucking lows. Like, when he lost to Khabib, that fucking sucked. But the truth is, like, he's still Conor McGregor. He's still, like, those highs might be irreplaceable. Like, the win, like, beating Jose Aldo in 14 seconds. Chilling on a yacht with everyone just hyped up. Like, those dopamine highs might be so good that even if he feels lost right now, it was worth it at the time. I don't know. Conor McGregor, I enjoy him. Even though I'm actually happy Khabib won because I like Khabib as well. It was a good... I just enjoyed that fight. I enjoyed, like, watching it because they really did not like each other. They really both went at each other, and Conor McGregor took a beating. No one talks about it. ADHD is direct sign someone didn't get their ass beat by their father. Bro, oh my God. That's kind of funny. Sorry, it's kind of funny. He's been mewing. Hell yeah. Bro, need to get ahead. Yep. What's 7 plus 15? 22. Are we doing the math questions now? See, now I always will have people coming in just giving me math questions because, I mean, they know me as the math guy because sometimes my stream, I just purely ask for math questions. So people hop in like, oh, I guess we're asking this guy math questions. I guess this is the math guy. So they subscribe to me thinking I'm just a guy that answers math questions. So now every now and then I'll just get random math questions in my thing, which I find actually fucking hilarious because it does get my brain going. Thank y'all for the subs, though. We're trying to hit 6,700. Finally, someone who is normal in live streams. Thank you, W Stream. Hey, man, what up? What up? What up? Welcome, welcome. You play Roblox? Hell no. Are you doing all right? Just asking all since you said ask me anything. Yes, I'm doing all right. Thank you for the gifts, Scott. What are we talking about? Damn, I'm late on this. What do you think of Beach Boys? Hi, what up? Some protein powder has dangerous amounts of lead. My aunt went to the hospital from drinking those types every day. Yeah, honestly, a lot of protein powders are not good. You have to be very careful with the sourcing. How do I stop being sad? Push-ups. Start trying to make money. And also, I don't think you should really be worried about, like, how do I stop being sad? More just accomplish things and get really good at life and try to just win at life as much as possible. Try to, like, look at your life as a war and a battle that's difficult, but you need to win, and you're losing right now. That's how you have to look at it. So stop, like, how do I be happy? Because if you do that, you're just going to go into hedonism. How do I be happy? Well, I could smoke weed, play video games all day, and eat fast food. Like, that'll make me happy for maybe an hour, and then the rest of the day I feel like shit. So I don't think, like, how to stop being sad is to look at how do I be happy in the moment. It's like, what do I do to be proud of myself in the moment? So to be happy for a long term, work out, eat healthy food, maybe start a business, I love your abs, thank you. Protein consumption leads to AJ. What? Ideal height and weight for a woman? I don't have any ideal height or weight for, what kind of fucking question is that, bro? I don't have any of that. A real person, catch, what the fuck? I like subscribe, guys. Come on, bro. Got the Albert Einstein look. Thank you. Hell yeah. Nah, I got the Albert Einstein fucking mind. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm just joking. Relax. What abs work do I get to get some, bro? Calisthenics. Slow and controlled ab workout. Look up 10-minute ab workout on YouTube and just do everything in there. Do it slow and controlled. None of this fast shit, okay? Slow and controlled. Calisthenics are good too because you're actually engaging your core and you're stretching your core. So like also those diagonal sit-ups with a weight, that's good because it's slow. You do it slow and you stretch out your abs. All this like fast crutches shit, like 100 fast crutches is way worse than doing 5 of the slowest, most controlled, weighted diagonal sit-ups. 1 trillion%. What up? Go study. I love your abs. Thank you. Unified memory or dedicated memory? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm ADHD. LOL. Shit's no joke. Yep. Conor McGregor is after. Okay, Jake. Same here. What's up? Favorite war crime? I don't have one. Are you posting this from your prison cell? I think that's the funniest thing. Favorite classic? I don't have one. Your heart will lead you to be an emotional wreck. Get into discipline and mastery. That makes you more robotic than human. Heart stays the same. Winner says you suck at life. Low-key, I think the heart, it's an interesting thing because it's like, follow your heart. And I'm like, okay, like, what are we talking about right now? Like, what the fuck are you even saying? Like, when I hear that, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, follow your heart. Like, what do we, I listen to my brain. I've never had anything come from my heart. My heart maybe gets, reactions from specific things, but I think that's just neurons, okay? I just think since it's the base of your body, your brain sends I don't think that's like a feeling. Like I don't know. It's very interesting. Eat mushrooms? Nah, not right now. We're not on that wavelength right now. At least not this month. What the fuck you mean? Do you play any instruments? No, fuck that. Stupid question, I know, but if you don't type of music, do you like? I like funk, PHONK. It's not a stupid question, but yeah, you guys know I am not musically inclined at all. Me and my dad, we're both sports oriented. My brother is more like he can make a song. Like my brother made a song. I don't know how the fuck he did, but he made a song and it was insane. And it makes me realize like there's something about my family and like the genetics we have where we have like the ability to create good shit. It's just my brother would never like post it. You know what I mean? Like he just does it for himself. I just find it interesting. But no, 2 different people. Like I am not good at making music. I'm not good at making art. I'm not artsy or music. I'm just bad at that. Like, that skill that Kanye has to be able to just make a good song, just know music before it becomes good. I have the opposite of that skill, okay? I have that when it comes to, like, athletic shit, And, like, being athletic and being outside and being in nature and being a human, like a primal. What up? I have no clue how this works or what it's called, LOL, but it's definitely not the best thing for you. And I think you have a good point about what it means for your business to have your business. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. You don't have an ideal woman? I just don't want to talk about that right now. Like, I don't see a return on investment in talking about my ideal woman. What I'd prefer to do is work so hard in life that I have so many options to find my ideal woman, like that, I'm not even thinking about what is she going to be like. It's like, no, I'll just put in so much work into my life, into my empire, upgrading my money, my, business, my status, my physique, that I have so many options for an ideal woman that, I can just kind of pick and choose at my liking rather than thinking about who they are, even when I'm not in the position to really support these people. Like I don't have enough money to do that. Like the ideal woman I want, I wouldn't be able to pay for her stuff yet. You know what I mean? I'd want us to go on vacations every fucking month and shit. You know what I mean? I can't pay for that. So yeah, I gotta work harder. You know what I mean? I gotta put in the goddamn work, dude. I gotta start making some money. You're super young. You'll figure out what follow your heart mean. The super young thing is unfortunately not a good argument. I've already said that multiple times in the stream, but like the only argument that's a good argument is an actual argument. The second you say you're young or I'm older or any of that bullshit, I instantly put you, it kind of also lowers it. No, not kind of. It definitely lowers whatever you said in your argument because you had all the opportunity to make an actual reason, but instead just used age, which then like completely diminishes whatever the fuck you just said. Unfortunately. You've never had anything come from the heart, not even when you get pet passed away. Here's the thing, it's like when my dog died when I was in 3rd grade, I was sad and I cried, but I think that was just my brain being sad. I don't think that was I was like 7, I think. But I think my brain was just sad. I don't think my heart, maybe I felt like maybe the neurons or whatever, like we're sending like pain in the heart because like you feel uncomfortable and you feel it in your chest, like you feel the tightness in your chest. But I don't think that's coming from the heart, okay? That's what I'm saying. Like you know what I mean? I just think it's interesting. My friend Church literally made a whole sword. When you follow your heart, you will win. If you follow your mind, you will be tortured. Your mind lies, your heart does not. That is an interesting one to say, okay? That one's very interesting, and I honestly think that is a feminine fucking thing to think. Just being real. Like, I don't even know how someone could actually use that advice effectively. Like, don't listen to your mind, follow your heart. It's like, what the fuck? Your heart's not talking. Your mind's talking the entire time. Your internal dialogue is your brain. That's not your heart. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like too logical about it. Like, I don't think of it in like the godlike terms or like the like religious terms, but I don't understand it. Do you have any tips for basketball, but on sideline the whole game because coaches? Bro, tips are to look at the person that's starting over you and determine, do I deserve to be playing over this guy? And if you think no, then get better until you do. And if you think you do, then prove to coach that I'm better than this guy and you should be putting me in over this guy. You been to Oregon? No. Scott's only consistent viewer other than me. Yep. What set do you claim? What set do you claim? I don't know what that means. That's my bad. What up, Cash United, brother? Hell yeah. Biggest animal you could be in a fight? I don't know. Hola, tell me, Beach Boys. I just got dumped, so I have been working out way harder, but it's just my shitty schedule makes it hard for me to eat good and work out a long time. It's taking over my sleep deprivation in school. All right, bro. Well, here's the thing, is you have the most motivation in the world. You're actually kind of lucky. Some dudes never deal with a heartbreak, so they never get super sad and then have to get that, like, super awesome motivation to win at life and, get super ripped. So then they get, like, sometimes they get jealous of people, and they're like, bro, I low-key wish I went through a heartbreak, or I wish I went through, like, some time of getting, like, destroyed by this girl, but, like, they went with their girlfriend for, like, 10 years, and they just became very, very lazy, and then they see the diminishing returns. So you're actually very lucky. So use that as motivation, okay? Because if you don't, then it is a bad thing. That's what I'm saying. All these bad things, you need to turn them into good things, because if they're not, then they're going to stay bad. So if you get broken up with, but you turn it into you becoming the most jacked version of yourself, the healthiest looking, most strong, prime, ripped, muscular, then a bad thing turned into a good thing, and now you're happy that bad thing happened. But if you don't, and you let it be the detriment of your life, you start smoking weed all day, playing video games, eating shitty food, and just being a bum, then it stays bad. It was a bad breakup that was bad at your life, bad for your life, and was a bad thing that happened that stays bad. Same thing with bullying. And I don't want to get too, like, serious, because this is kind of sad shit to think about in general. But I'm gonna say something really sad, okay? And you're either gonna be uncomfortable with it, whatever it is, what it is. If you've been bullied before, right, and it really, really affected your mental state of your brain, basically it will stay bad until you make it a good thing. So if you get bullied for being skinny, unless you get muscular, it will stay bad. It will stay a bad situation. It'll stay in your brain. It'll stay as a thing that you got made fun of for. There's no ignoring it. I mean, if you get made fun of for, never being in a relationship, and then you never be in a relationship, it stays bad. It stays sad. You remember everything that they said. You know what I mean? Like, you have to literally turn these bad things into a good thing, because if not, then it stays bad. I know it's very sad, but it's the honest truth, and a lot of people need to hear it instead of being coddled with and told, no, just ignore it. You're perfect the way that you are. Stay inadequate. Stay lazy. Stay lonely and single because you're perfect the way that you are. You know what I mean? A lot of people are getting really, really bothered. I saw a great comment the other day of this girl literally being like, I'm tired of all my friends telling me to like stay the way I am and like I'm beautiful the way I am. Like, I'm overweight and I don't like it, okay? I need my friends to motivate me. I'm tired of them trying to just reinforce what I'm feeling. Like, I need to lose weight. Like, I'm tired of it. And yes, obviously that's like an extreme form of victimization and like no accountability. But I kind of enjoyed it because it's true. Women have to deal with this. They have to deal with their friends never actually being like, yo, like I know for a fact my male friends, or at least me personally, if someone's off the track, you start gaining weight, I'm like, bro, you gotta lose some weight. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Because I'm a dude and I can help him out and be like, bro, I don't care. Like, I want you to win at life. You know I want you to win at life. You want me to win at life. We both want to win at life. And you need to lose some weight because your life's going to get better. You and me both know that. Very easy. For a girl's relationship, it's very different. Some of them, they actually want their, their friend that's a girl to stay fat so it's less competition. Oh, I don't know why all the guys hit on me when we go out. I don't know, but I love going out with you. I love going out with you, but I don't know why they hit on me but no, you should stay the way you are. I love going out with you, because she gets hit on the entire time. This doesn't happen for all the time, but in a healthy male relationship, you should be able to tell your homie, bro, you need to lose some weight and get better. And he does it, and he gets better, and he looks at you and says, thank you for actually being honest with me. Can I ask you, how do you measure specific success? Sorry, I didn't say that right. Success. How do you measure specific success? What does it look like? So for me, it looks like getting better with whatever I'm doing. So I did 80-pound dumbbells like 3 months ago, and now I did 85-pound dumbbells. That's success because before I couldn't do as much. I got monetized on YouTube in December. I wasn't getting paid anything months previous to that. That's success. You know what I mean? So the success really isn't the specific number. What success is the fact that a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, you were not as well off in whatever field you're looking at. So I am big in like the success is if you have specific goals that you want to achieve and you are getting better at them every single day, every week, every month, every year, then you're successful. That's how I look at it, literally. I'm tracking. What do you think of dumb stoners? Listen, super young thing is a great argument. I was once young, made your argument. Time equals experience, which forms logic. Yeah, no. And again, the funniest thing is you literally didn't understand my point at all because you then go, no, it actually is a good argument because I'm older. So you literally didn't make an argument again. You just said, oh, no, because I have more experience, more time. So look, here's the thing. If I was talking to some guy that was doing what I'm doing for the past 10 years, 1,000,000,000,000% would be easier for him to be like, I'm older than you. I've been doing this longer than you. That's when you can pull the age thing because they've been live streaming for 10 years. I've only been doing it for 8 months. Give me your advice, bro. You know more than me. But when someone goes, I'm older than you, so I know whatever the specific thing is that they don't have actually any credentials for, then it's difficult. Like if some guy that's 50 years old is like, overweight, fat guy, and he's like, bro, I really think you should stop training so hard. Like you should eat like, food that you actually like, and I think you're taking this too serious. I'd be like, I'm not listening to you. I don't care if you're double my age. I don't want to end up like you. In fact, I'm actually happy you told me that because you have now given me the advice to do the exact opposite of whatever you do. What you just told me, I'll make sure to do the opposite so I never end up like you. And that could happen with a guy that's double your age because just because they're older doesn't mean that they're wiser or smarter. It just means that they have more life experience. To be honest, it can make them dumber because they've been in such an echo chamber of that dumbass thinking that they've only gone so far off the rails. So now they're like so detached from how things actually work. Dude, I don't need to get in my debate shit right now. You guys are probably like, what the fuck? This guy is on some shit. Top ab workout, bro. I already said calisthenics. the slow and controlled ab stuff. No quick shit. I've been low-key working hard for this mod, for real. You know what, Cash? I'll give you a mod. You're getting mod. Whatever. Standard mod. Don't fuck it up. That's what I got for you. You cute. Also, why is that feminine? Well, fuck, dude. We are late. Shit. Okay, what were we talking about? But I remember what we were talking about. We were saying it was feminine to follow the heart. Because it's like an emotional statement to a certain extent. To not follow your mind and follow your heart, it's like, well, you're actually just saying, I'm not going to follow my logical brain. I'm just going to go with my emotions instead. It's literally a translation. I think women don't understand that, and maybe like feminine men, because there's a lot of feminine men out there. I'm not saying women are like, there's women and then there's feminine men, and they think the same. I'm just joking. Relax. You cute. I mean, you know. Sort of. Experience teaches more lessons than anything else. I agree, but I mean, if you don't have the experience in the specific field, then you don't know. You cute. Time and patience. You guys have to record yourself and watch it back when you're 35. You'll roll your eyes, God willing. Here's the thing. When I'm 35, obviously I'll look back at the things I'm doing right now and be like, bro, that was stupid. That was stupid. How could you do that? Oh my gosh. 5 years from now, I'll be way smarter. 10 years from now, I'll be way smarter. 15 years from now, I'll be looking back like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. But that's going to be me doing it, my older self, because I know what the fuck I've been through. Someone like you that doesn't know what the fuck I've been through won't be able to tell me that, won't be able to look at me and be like, you know when you're older. But guess what? My older self, 1,000,000,000% will look at me 5 years from now and be like, what the fuck were you doing? 10 years from now, be like, bro, you should have been doing this, this, that. 15 years from now, being like, bro, how the fuck did you not start doing this, this, and that? How were you that dumb? Because 5 years ago, I think the same thing about myself. So why in 5 years would I not think the same thing? Of course I am. But the difference is it's going to be me like telling me, yeah, you'll get older and realize it, rather than someone that's never been in my field, never done the things I do, and only making an argument based off age and not experience on what the thing that we're talking about. Can you make Cash a moderator? He is in every single... I just literally did. But no, I'm late, so my bad. If you could, LMAO, Miss Lazy. You want some Addy, bro? No. Shampoo. Scott, low-key my savior for real. Cash guy, low offend. No. Talking about smoking Addy, give you kidney stones, dog. Smoking weed is not great for you. I've never said it was good. In fact, I recommend don't try it, but if you do try it, don't do it consistently. That's my thing. Like, I really recommend don't do it like multiple times every single day or even every day over the whole like don't do it at all. My thing is like don't do it consistently. Don't think that it's okay to do it consistently. What's good? Are you on drugs? Tell your mom you have should a robot never be programmed to kill even though killing could save lives? No, I think a robot can be programmed to kill. I mean, I just don't see a way out of that whole situation. Those you know. One time I came back. Okay. Oh, you're so sweet. Look out for ladies. We will teach you. Look out for the ladies. We will teach you. Women will teach you a lot about the world. Maybe not. Oh, you hear that voice crack? Maybe not like verbally, but with their actions, they will teach you enough that you need to know. You got some shit on your... You're also too young. Holy fuck, bro. Jesus Christ. The age argument will never work, dude. Never. Bro's like, you got a mustache and you're too young to be saying this. I'm like, bro, I mean, can we get an actual argument instead? Because when people come back and they're like, hey, I really liked your advice, I used it and it worked, it's difficult for me to stop giving advice. You know what I mean? You think no one knows this? What's your opinion on dumpster stoners? Oh, bro, you edit out. I'm trying to... Bro, you're on jokes now. Search up if I could sell my dumpster. You're not even that... Bro, did I say I was? I guess you're saying it. You're the one saying it. I never said that. You're the one saying it. I didn't know my existence bothered you that much. Maybe you should do some push-ups. Stop being so jealous. Bro, it's really easy to be in shape when you're eating Adderall. No, I'm not doing Adderall. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Maybe you should do some push-ups too, bro. Jesus Christ. 100 plus 100. See, here's the what's it called? Numbers. It's 200. Clean your hair. People saying you're too young to give advice. You're probably more successful than them. You're just mad at point. Oh yeah, no, of course, dude. I mean, think about it. Like, I'm the one with 6,000 subscribers. I'm the one with, like, an actual brand. I'm the one that has 30 people in my stream. And they're the ones with a no profile picture saying words. Like, it's very difficult to, like, it's very difficult to really take what they say too seriously. Because I know it's just coming from a place of insecurity. This is why I send them to my Discord, because they're in an emotional state. So I know I can help them the most to actually make a difference in their life. You haven't made a day 22 of waking up at 5 a.m.? Because it's January 21st, bro. You scared the fuck out of me. You made me think it was January 22nd. I forgot it, dude. It's January 21st, bro. Dude, what the fuck? A dude who is toned as he has six-pack is not popping Adderall every day. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. Who do you think would win the Super Bowl? I have no idea. Definition of success is different for everyone. Stay true to yourself, yeah. Looks like you're drinking beer? No, it's water. Hey, I joined. People keep saying around something. This is true? No. When you mention the feminine, it always seems to have a negative connotation. Why is that? Well, for me, it's because I don't like the idea of dudes being feminine. Like, I think that's been detrimental to the world. I want to avoid being feminine myself. You know what I mean? But the funniest thing is, yeah, no, I think it's definitely fucked up a lot of dudes. That's because you helped about a month ago. Hey, I drink beer. He's not anything. White Claw. No, I'm not doing any fucking alcohol. What do you do for work? I'm a coach. I help men in their 20s boost testosterone naturally through diet, lifestyle, and training. I got abs because of you. You helped me a month ago. That's what I'm talking about. See? I can't stop giving out advice if people are out here doing this. I can't. You know, I get dopamine from when people tell me that they use my advice and it worked. I love that shit, man. Give me more. Hey, I'm UFC guy, come back from a long time. Should I ask her out? I don't know if she's gonna say yes. If she does, can tell everyone. Yeah, thank you. He hates to be. You can't suppress his appetite and gain six-pack. You get used or welcome, brother. Oh yeah. Wait. You're on the, okay. I'm going to have a debate on that. Thanks. I have abs now from your help a month ago. Thank you. Like Floyd's. What the fuck? Why is logic attached to bail? Because biologically, on average, they are more logical. Now, look, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, men are logical. I've seen so many illogical dudes. It's fucking disgusting, and it pisses me off because they're weak as shit. But my point is, men are supposed to be that way. So I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, men are the logical ones. I'm saying men are supposed to be the logical ones, biologically. That's my point. So that's the thing. Because people always be Men aren't logical though. Men are weak. Men are feminine. I'm like, that's my point. They're not supposed to be that way. You know what I mean? They're not supposed to be that way. And that's why women get so bothered at it. You know? They'll say, "Oh no, I want a guy that opens up. I want a guy that's feminine," until the guy actually is. And then I mean, I feel like if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But what up? Like, how you waking up every day at 5 a.m. for a whole month? Bro, discipline. I just need to. I need to do it, and you guys motivate me, man. I look at y'all's comments, and y'all like, keep going. I'm like, I got to keep going for you guys, you know? Y'all definitely helped me out. Much appreciated. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm 32. I will have a debate with him on heart and mind logic. I've been around the block. I've been through hell and back. Bro, you don't need your Addy. He got his own script. Bro, exactly. I don't need Addy, bro. I got my own fucking vibes. Where you from? The Cactus Mountains. Please go back, please. What? Can I have a shout out? Hi from... Okay. Imagine waking up at 5 a.m. for the whole month 2026. Dude, my phone's at 3%. This is not good. Can we program you? What the fuck? I watched my dad die in front of me, and I walked in on my best friend who took his life. I've been through shit. Damn. That's fucked. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, back. So seeing my shitty schedule, I usually arrive home at 4 through 5 p.m. I usually eat around 5:30. I do get my protein like chicken, beef, and pork. I just didn't get enough time to work out. Bro, okay. The whole not enough time to work out, very difficult for me to, like, comprehend. Here's why. Because you could literally, especially if they put it in the stream, especially if someone puts in, like, a stream, I don't have enough time to work out, or a comment, because if you took the time in the stream right now, or the comment you're making, to do 20 to 30 minutes of push-ups, then you did have time. Like, if you have time to write the comment, you have time to work out, okay? Because working out, especially when you're just starting out, is not that hard in the beginning. So, and it's a tough call out. I don't like doing it because, you know, Like, I like my people, I like my fans, but at the end of the day, man, like, I want y'all to get better at life, and you need to understand that if you have time to write a comment, then you have time to work out. It's just as simple as that. Do fish see the air because we breathe the air? We see water, we breathe water, so they see air. Do support ice. And when I say a 20 to 30 minute workout, I mean just straight up push-ups till you just can't do it anymore. Like 200, 300. What up? You play any sports? Football, basketball, lacrosse, and, you know, as a kid. You got me abs from stream a month ago. Hell yeah, thank you. Hi, Cash, man. Thank y'all for the subs. Hello, Dutch. Live in Minnesota. Yeah, live in. Okay. Thank y'all. This dude loves to hear himself talk. Bro, what the fuck? Like, this is the funniest thing about streams. If I don't talk, this is what it looks like. The stream is boring, bro. The stream's got nothing. If there was another fucking person, like, you know, here, I'd be chilling. It's so funny. I swear to God. Like, people think I'm a yapper. I swear to God, when I am with other people, I am fucking silent. I am observing. I'm listening to what people are saying. I am not one to, like, be talking loudly with a group of people at all. I'm pretty quiet because I can't talk, because if you talk, then you can't listen, you can't observe, and you can't absorb what the fuck they're saying. You know what I mean? You gotta be like a sponge, like, to make sure that, you know what I mean? They still protest out there. You don't know about ICE like protesters. I love to hear them talk too. All right, sorry, LOL, let's stop saying political shit. Yeah, focus on Jake 6. Oh, sorry. What up, A? Why do you wake up at 5 a.m. Just because I wanted to. I wanted it to be consistent with something, and I just decided to. So let's just do it. That's why I did it. And I just wanted to be consistent with something and start off 2026. And honestly, it gives you an advantage because you get to get shit done when no one else is, and no one else has woken up yet. It just gives you a time to get ahead in life. And can I ask you why air out the grievances of femme men onto women? Well, because women are the ones telling men to do that. Women are the ones that are telling men, no, you should be vulnerable. No, you should open up. No, you should actually embrace your feminine side. And then they get screwed over. So women are technically lying to men about what they're attracted to. And so I like to be the dude to be like, yo, like, if you wanted to genuinely be attracted to you, like, long term, you know what I mean? Like, text you, come to your place without even asking, like, genuinely be obsessed, then you have to be masculine. It's like, there's literally no way around it. Unless she's on birth control, so her emotions are a little bit messed up. Which actually a lot of girls are, and they're attracted to more feminine men when they are on birth control, which is why you actually see those. But it's so funny. Like, I will always know if a girl's on birth control or not purely based off how attracted she is to me. Like, if some girl's really into me, I'm like, I already know they're non-birth control. And I tell them, I'm like, I already know you're non-birth control. And they'll be like, how the fuck did you know that? And it's like, because I just know. I have you guys pretty fucking figured out with that shit. And they're like, you, as a dude, you should not be knowing this stuff. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll fucking know all of it. I'll know your ovulation cycles. I know that, you know, and I'll figure it out. I'll be like, okay, she texted me begging to hang out in November 12th. A month later, she'll have the same exact, like, emotional thing because their 28-day cycles, like, 3 days, and then it's in, like, the 14-day thing. So that's when they're going to be most attracted to you. See, like, most dudes don't even know this shit, bro. And it's like, it's free sauce, dude, because they think that women's emotions are, like, it's literally monthly. Like, their ovulation periods will change the way that their brain thinks. People probably think that's manipulative. I don't give a fuck. I'm just a science kind of guy. Bro, at school today, someone came up to me, one of the popular ones, and said I will never be. Said I mugged them. What the fuck? Bro, push-ups and make money. That's what I got for you. What up? Hi, what up? LMA, everyone joining. Enjoy the stream. Stop talking about LGBT. Guys got blue eyes. No, I got brown eyes. I don't do blue eyes, bro. Fuck blue eyes. I'm happy I don't have blue eyes. I got greenish, brownish eyes, and that gives me a sense of, like, I don't know about this dude, and I like it. Blue eyes is a sense of safety. I don't like that shit. Like, if I had blonde hair and blue eyes, it'd give off, like, a golden retriever vibe, and that's not the vibe that I want or have. I like to give off, like, the brownish eyes. It's like, I don't know, like, greenish eyes. Like, I don't know about this dude. Like, he might be fucking something else. Like, he's got some edge, you know? Like, the blue eyes, brown, like, blonde hair, it's too safe. It's too safe for me. Some of my best interactions with men have been with ones who are vulnerable. Well, there's nuance to vulnerability with men. See, you're allowed to be vulnerable, but it's a very specific way to do it. So, and also, is it because you were attracted to them? Because those are two different things. Like, obviously, if you're with a girl and you're just being vulnerable and there's zero attraction, sure, you can do that, be fine. But if there's like an attraction, a dating dynamic, then you have to be careful, because you could be like, oh, I'm going through a specific thing, but you can't be like, oh, it's making me be anxious and I don't know what to do. That's, as a man, you can't do that. You can't be like, I don't know what to do because of this stress. You could be like, I'm going through it, but it's fine. Like you, and it actually can actually bring you closer with the girl, because it's like a little bit of vulnerability, but it's enough to, like, when it's like, okay, and then they say, do you want to talk about it? And then you go, no, nope, I don't want to talk about it. And the coolest thing about girls is that they actually respect that, and they give you the physical comfort, or at least from what I've noticed from my data, is that they'll give you the physical comfort of whatever you're saying, because they know you're going through something, but they also know you're strong enough to not be like, oh, I don't know what to do, I need your emotional support. You know what I mean? Like, I just need your physical support, really. That's more what it is. But again, there's nuance to it, because I don't even know if you're talking about like an actual dating dynamic. Like, I'm sure it's a good interaction if there's no dating involved, but if it's not, then you have to be very careful about the nuance there. Sports you do, bruv. Football, basketball, lacrosse in high school. If you really swole, guy, do give protein powder all your fault. No, fuck that shit. I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy to like gift out some bullshit protein powder just because, like, there's a lot of people. You hear that voice crack? I've been talking way too much. There's a lot of people out here that have a good physique, they're on roids, and then some protein fucking powder company hits them up that they've never used once, and they're like, hey, you're jacked, can you promote our protein powder, and start saying they're using it, and they're like, yeah, that looks like a lot of money. So they take the money and start using the protein powder and say, yeah, this protein powder makes me look the way I am, even though they already look that way because of roids and their genetics. So I'll never do that. I'll just promote my own shit. Vulnerable? Like, subscribe, guys. Smoke za? Nah, a little bit. But I'm trying to be better at that. When you collab, okay. Sub up. I'm trying to get Unreal. Thank you for the gift, Scott. Much appreciated. So Unreal, yeah. If you have to write a comment, it's because I'm procrastinating from doing my homework. Exactly. But at least you're honest, bro. You're already halfway there. Thanks to all the people liking and subbing. Thank you all for all the subs, bro. We're getting hella new subs. Much appreciated. Thank you all for the gifts as well. I want to know what people have to say about that, though. What you need, where the mod's at. Great listeners become great speakers. True. I feel like people in the live chat say the weirdest stuff and that they would say IRL, try to act. Yes, no one's gonna say what they said. No one's gonna say what they say online in person. That, especially if they don't have like a profile picture. The only way I believe if someone will say it is like that they have a profile picture that they post on, and it's literally them. That's the only time I believe that they'll say it in person. If not, you pretty much know. Master. Oh yeah. I'm trying to get Unreal front about. I'm watching. Luke, respectively, know that. So, okay. Do you play? Jay, what's the score? Jimmy Butler towards ACL. Damn, that's tough. Damn it. Do you play Clash Royale? What up? What up? Welcome. All right. What up? Yes, bro. He's out for a season. Remember me? Yo, I'm blonde hair, blue eyed. What the fuck? Hey, I'm not saying that no one can do it. I'm saying for me personally. You know what I mean? Like, do what you want. I think we all need unique archetypes out here. At the end of the day, that's not my vibe at all. What up? I'm blonde with blue eyes too. Honestly, for a girl, though, I'm going to keep it real. Like, blonde hair, blue eyes is low-key. Sometimes can be peak. But also, no, I like Latinas as well. We shouldn't be talking about dating, though, at all. Talk about making money and doing push-ups. I'm just spam. Jake, your hair is always fire. Thank you, bro. So behind. I'm sorry about that. Hello. Subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get Unreal. Okay. Hi, what up? Dom, just gonna, you're welcome. Okay, facts. How's y'all's day, everyone? Let's go. We got it all. Let's go. I like your haircut. Thank you. All right. Cool. We did it all. We literally did it all. That's good. I'm an American dream boy for girls. Yeah, well, the blonde hair, blue-eyed, look, first off, completely, there's so much more to it. There could be a blonde hair, blue-eyed dude that's like 300 pounds and looks like shit. And then there's a blonde hair, blue-eyed guy that's the surfer archetype that looks really good. But no matter what, you are giving off a vibe of safety when you look like that. And it's so hilarious because it's so, like, this stupid fucking bias. But you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, too. And, like, when you have, like, blonde facial hair, it gives off, like, this safety vibe. When you have darker facial hair, it doesn't. I know it sounds fucking crazy, but biologically, this is true. And I have no science to back it up. I just fucking know. I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. You know what I'm saying? Like, dark needs the light. Yes, I'm blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm in the military. Self-explain. It's my birthday. Do you live in Ghost? I'm trying to get Unreal. Okay, yeah. What are you even saying? What did you summon me? Okay. I don't know what any of this means. All right. Well, I think we're good, dude. Right? I mean, oh, okay. One sec. Let me fill up my water, and then I'll get back to y'all, and then we'll see if we continue doing this stream or we end it. We'll see. All right. I'm here helping this guy and he dissed me. I'm trying to, yeah, what up, amigos? No spam, guys. I'm trying to get Unreal for a battle royale. Don't end. We're having fun for real. That's funny. Favorite movie? Avatar, Hangover, Dumb and Dumber, Superbad, and Kingsman, and Fight Club. I gave like 6. I always give hella movies when someone asks me my favorite movie, and I'll tell you exactly why. And here's a pro strategy for anyone that's starting to stream, okay? If I say 6 movies, that gives the opportunity for 6 different people to relate. Like, if I say Avatar, but I also say, and this is true, those are literally my favorite movies, so I'm not even lying. They're literally my favorite, and I can't even pick one as the number one. But if I say Avatar, but I also say Kingsman, but I also say Hangover, all the people that love Avatar are like, oh, this I relate with this guy. All the people that love Kingsman are like, oh, I relate with this guy. All the people that love Hangover are like, oh, I relate with this guy. All of a sudden, you're getting a bunch of different people from just one question of like relatability, and it's true. This is true. I do like. So it's not even joking. I do love these movies, but this is just a pro strategy that like you don't need to answer things with one thing if you're streaming, because if you answer it with multiple things, then you are going to be having that relatability with several different people. Like if someone asks you what's your favorite fruit and you go, oh, watermelon, then yeah, people that are like, oh, I like watermelon too, I like this guy, I relate with him, they subscribe. But if you're like, I like watermelon, I like mango, I like blueberries, all the people that like all these different fruits, you know what I mean? And that's a kind of a bad example, but my point is options will always help. What up? My name is Steven. I especially hanging out. I've been homeless, people, dance, singing karate, Avatar, Scooby-Doo. I just wanted to land Frederick Douglass? I don't know. I look up to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Man, I'm trying to figure out this whole game of life. Bentley, he's not ignoring you. He has a lot to read. Hello, please say my name, bro. Chill. Hello, what up? What up? Welcome, welcome. Avatar. Yeah, that's interesting to say the least. Honestly, I don't know how much I would enjoy that. I feel like I'd be kind of sad. Because I'd be like, damn, bro, like, humans fucking suck. That's what I'd think. I'd be like, humans fucking suck, bro. Have you ever done DMT? Now, I'm in a country boy all the way in Canton, Illinois, 88 years old. I want to do a group home. And fucking by my shame. You go live often? Yeah. All the time. I know that regardless, yeah. Yeah, no, obviously, but it would just, because you're on the specific thing, it would emphasize it, you know. It would be like, fuck, dude. We really do suck. Is your favorite meal still steak and fruit? Of course. It would. You think it's gonna change in like the span of a week? I think it's been my favorite food for the past like 3 years. That's funny though. I see you all the time on my For You page. Hell yeah. Well, that's good. I've been getting a lot more comments on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. People being like, bro, I've been seeing you a lot on my page. So that's good. What's your favorite part of life? Winning. Honestly, winning is probably my favorite part of life, is just fucking winning at it. You know, I can't get enough of that. I love winning. I love taking W's. Hey, that's good. Can you do a front lever? What up, what up? Somebody some say nice. Oh, there. Kind of cringe. What, my favorite thing in life is to win? I think you need to implement that in your lifestyle and you'll maybe have a happier life. I don't know. Well, actually, I do know. I know that most dudes that, you know, if you win so much, do a flip, bro. What the fuck are we even saying, dude? First off, I can't do a flip. So, no. But second off, what kind of fucking person thinks it's cringy to enjoy winning? I'm going to keep it real. If you think it's cringy to be a human that enjoys winning, and when someone asks you, you know, what's your favorite thing in life, and they say winning, and you think that's cringe, I genuinely hope the best for your life, because it sounds like absolute shit. I'm going to keep it real. If that is your reaction, if that's your visceral reaction to someone saying, I enjoy winning at life, then I genuinely hope the best for you and hope that life can get better and that you can get out of this odd mindset that creates this weird thing where you feel so inadequate about other people like winning that you think it's cringe. I think that's insane. I hope life gets better. Still streaming, hustling out here. It's the fact that you said it's your favorite thing, bro. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck else? Because to say one thing is my favorite thing would be crazy. A win is eating a good steak after a hard day. A win is having a good workout after a hard day. You know what I mean? So it's like to say what's your favorite thing and to answer that with one thing. My favorite thing is playing video games. It's like, what the fuck? Like, that's one thing. It doesn't make sense. How fast can you sprint? I did sprints the other day and it wasn't great. I should time it though and make a little video. I can do front lever at 14. Don't have abs nearly as visible as yours. Is that just not enough dieting? Probably. If you're questioning if your diet's not good enough, then it probably isn't. But also you can definitely train harder. What are you doing? And definitely get your abs like bigger and stronger. True, bro. I'll work you out. Funny you were behind in the comments earlier by 100 someone. I know. Now we're here. Yeah. Maybe you could reach Usain Bolt. Oh, fuck no. Impossible. They've already did, I saw a whole YouTube video on how Usain Bolt literally has, like, this genetic advantage that makes him faster, that, like, other people wouldn't be able to be faster even if they, like, tried, because their genetics aren't there. Now, I'm not saying that he's, like, the only one that has those specific genetics, but they were, like, looking at his fast twitch muscles, looking at, like, you know, his body, and it was like, no, this guy is literally, like, the perfect person to be, like, it's, so, I don't know. Exit me, can you hit me up on Roblox, please? What the fuck? Subscribe before you end the chat, guys. Hell yeah, thank y'all for the subs, man. We did good. Alright, hopefully y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't quit, because I'm not quitting. Okay, I'm only getting started. Seriously though, have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. And peace out. Maybe I'll stream. Actually, no, I'm done streaming tonight. So tomorrow morning's the stream, and then yeah. Other than that though, peace. Have a good one.